What's up, subscribers and subscribers to be? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thanks for visiting us. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about ways to invest in gold. The reason that I'm making this video is because a couple of days ago, one of my friends, he called me and we started to talking, and he was asking me about ways that he can invest in gold, and he was telling me that he was thinking about buying a gold chain. So I just told him some of the things that I thought about purchasing gold chains, a few things that I experienced in the past, and I gave him a little bit of advice. He suggested that I make this video on it, so I guess you guys can thank him for the video. Before I begin, I want to start off by mentioning that even though for the most part I'm going to be talking about gold during this video, the same thing goes for most precious metals, but being that my friend asked me about gold, that's what I'm going to talk about. One of the first ways that you can invest in gold is gold jewelry. Gold jewelry is typically purchased in 10, 14, or 18 karat, and the prices differ depending on which carat you get because the amount of gold inside of the metal that makes that carat is going to differ slightly. I'm going to put up a graph that kind of shows you the percentages. 10 karat gold is 41.7% gold, 14 karat gold is 58.3% gold, and 18 karat gold is 75% gold. Me personally, when I'm purchasing jewelry, I typically don't like to buy 10 karat gold. The reason being is because if you look at the alloy of the metal that you're purchasing, gold is actually the minority metal. So that metal itself isn't actually gold per se. So I really don't like purchasing 10 karat gold. When you're looking at 14 karat gold, it's a little bit better. 14 karat gold is 58.3% gold, meaning that the majority of its alloy, when you're buying that metal, is actually going to be gold. You can technically say that you do have gold. When you're looking at 18 karat gold, you're going up on that scale to 75%. The highest carat that you can get with gold is 24 karat. 24 karat gold is 100% gold. Buying gold jewelry is kind of cool because you can wear the gold on you. You know, it's not just hidden away somewhere or stashed out. You can, actually wear it. You kind of feel good about it. You can be seen with it. You can feel it. It's tangible. One of the downfalls of gold jewelry, number one, is that it can be stolen. Do keep in mind that you can have it insured and all those good things and protected against that. But my biggest issue with gold jewelry is the markup when you purchase it. Historically speaking, the markup on jewelry at most jewelry stores are going to be about 40% of the price that you're paying, meaning that about half of your investment is down the drain to the seller or the manufacturer of that jewelry. If you're just purchasing your gold because you want to show it and at the same time preserve a little bit of your money, jewelry can be a great option, but do keep in mind you're going to lose a lot of your value to the labor and to that seller who sold you that jewelry. And for buying purposes, if you ever want to know the percentage of gold in whatever carat that you're purchasing, all you have to do is take the carat of the gold that you're purchasing and multiply it by 4.17. That will give you the percentage of gold that's inside of that alloy. The next way to invest in gold is through stocks and ETFs. When you're purchasing gold stocks, you're directly purchasing a piece of a company, a share of a company that's behind the manufacturing of gold. By that I mean mining and supplying gold. This can be advantageous to investors who don't personally want to have the gold on them. It kind of takes away the risk of being robbed or that gold being stolen. When you're looking at gold ETFs, that's more so for people who want to invest in gold but want to hedge their risk, meaning that they're putting money towards companies who do indeed mine gold, but they're also hedging by purchasing stock in other companies who do other things. So just in case those gold companies aren't doing well at the moment, you have some other companies who can make up for their losses. Just like with stocks, when you're purchasing ETFs, they're not on you, they're not tangible, so you don't have to worry about them physically being robbed. But just like with gold stocks, the only thing that I really don't like is I prefer my gold to be tangible. I prefer to have it myself. I'd rather it not be backed by a piece of paper. Just avoid any type of manipulation through a third party. I'm actually going to put up a list of gold stocks and ETFs for you guys to see. But by all means, do your research and search a couple more. There are quite a few out there. The third way to invest in gold is through bullion. When I'm referring to bullion, I'm referring to pure gold. When you're buying bullion, you're typically going to be purchasing either bars or coins. Compared to jewelry, when you purchase gold bars or coins, you have a much lower markup or a much lower premium. It's normally in between 0.5 to 1% of purchasing price. Sometimes you can find it lower than that with certain companies, and depending on which type of bullion you're intending to buy. A lot of times you can find common coins and bars, which typically go for about spot price. Spot price is the current market value that's on gold. I normally find this using AppMax or JM Bullion, but it can be found with a quick Google search. Some coins and bars, due to their design, go for a slightly higher premium. When it's time to sell, especially in the future, if those coins are unique, rare, and people want them more, sometimes they'll pay a little bit more for them. Depending on how rare it is and how high that demand is for it, sometimes the premium can be really high. As I said earlier, pure gold is going to be 24 karat gold. Most of the time when you're looking at bullion, it's going to be 23.99% gold. The reason being is because it's, for the most part, pure. Most companies just put 23.99 to protect themselves because there's always a margin of error. For me personally, of the three, I prefer to invest in bullion. The reason being, there's less of a premium. So from an investment aspect, you're going to get the most bang for your buck. Do keep in mind that I also purchase jewelry. The reason being, I do like the way it looks. I do like to have it. And it is a way of spending money on something that you like and still storing a little bit of the value that you're spending out. Personally, I don't like to purchase gold stocks and ETFs. The reason being is because, in my opinion, they can kind of be manipulated more than bullion or something that's tangible. And also, if something was to go awry with the market or I couldn't get to it, I don't have it. Whereas if I have the jewelry or the bullion, it's on me or I can get to it. So I can indeed swap it out for cash if need be, or just have it if I want it. With that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. There's a link in the description for the Robinhood app. If you're interested in purchasing stocks, there are no trading fees required, and there's no minimum or maximum for the amount of money that you have to put in. If you're looking to buy gold, precious metal stocks, or any other stocks, that's the place that I would personally recommend starting. It's great for beginners, and it's a tool that I've been using for years. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know below. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for your time and have a great day.